My name's Emily.
My name's Amanda. Welcome to our channel, Gale Force Twins.
We are in Quincy, I say that right?
Quincy, Massachusetts, and we are going lobstering. And this isn't like your Florida spiny lobster where we're going to go and put dive gear on and jump in the water. We're actually with Captain Anthony and first mate Cam from our last video, which was bluefin tuna fishing, and they brought us out with their friend, Captain John, who is taking us lobstering. It is a charter with Captain John. Captain John has his own lobster charter business called Rusty Traps Charters. So if you guys do want to do this and you watch this video and you see the experience, I'll put all the details in the description box for you guys. I'm already stoked just by seeing this boat. It's such a cool boat. But let's go ahead and say hi to Captain John and the rest of the crew. This is Captain John.
Good morning.
We got Captain Anthony, you guys know him, and first mate Cam over there. This is the boat. That is where we're going to pull our traps up from, and I guess you rest the trap on here, and they're going to be in sets of 3, and once all the traps are up, we're going to slide them down the boat. They're going to go down the boat all the way to this wood rail, and then once they're here, we're going to slide them all the way up. Once all 3 traps are here, then we're going to start opening the traps, pulling out the lobsters, and over here it will be putting their claws together. Got some gloves. I mean, this is lobstering. They can pinch you.
Bait.
Bait's in here. Today's bait is mackerel, and we'll be baiting the traps and resending them out to the bottom. Getting all gloved up.
Ready to pull.
Oh wow, that's the wrong hand. That's better.
Got the gaff, guys. I'm gonna gaff this trap, pull it in, hand it to Captain John.
All right, you ready to go?
Ready.
There's your trap.
Reach that one. Grab that.
There it goes. It's coming up. Ooh, I see stuff in there.
Oh, there are lobsters.
Lobsters, skate, crab.
Oh, whoa! It's a skate.
Oh my gosh.
I've never seen a skate in real life.
Me either.
I can start sliding that one.
All right.
Take the trap down. There you go.
It's pretty heavy.
You can do it. Up on the boards. Got it? You can do it. Use those muscles. All the way up. Wow. Perfect.
Did it.
Go get the next one. Beautiful.
Job well done. Get to work.
Get to work.
They're back. I mean, you can feel it. It's very, it's like sandpaper-ish. When you go one way, it's smooth. The other way, it's a little
it's like
sharp.
a shark.
It will give you like a nice rash. Mouth down the bottom. They have a lot of white meat in their wings. I mean, some people use it, but not very many. But bottom feeders, they're there. There's a lot of them.
Guys, this is a giant spider crab. Well, it's not called a giant spider crab, it's just very large. We're gonna go ahead and let him go.
This is a male lobster, guys, because if you look here, these are called their swimmers, and they're larger than the females. So this is a male, and we'll compare and look at a female. And you see here, this is a female lobster, and they're skinny and smaller.
So these right here, those are the swimmers. These on the female are small and skinny and thin, and on the male, they're thick and hard and large.
Look at them side by side.
Compare the two right there. Male swimmers, big and large. Female swimmers, small and skinny.
Now we got to measure the lobster.
We're gonna go from the eye to the shell, right there. And he looks like a keeper.
He's a keeper.
That's keeper.
Perfect. Oh, there you go. You got a nice.
It's your first banded lobster.
First banded lobster. Maine Lobster. The top of the lobster here is called the carapace, and we're going to put the gauge in the back of the eye socket down to the end, and we can see that the carapace fits inside the gauge, which means this lobster has room to grow, so we're going to let him go.
Got another crab, send him home. Nope. Go! You can do it!
Hold it. She's gonna fall back in the...
I made a friend. There we go.
This is our mackerel bait, so we're rebaiting it for the next charter that comes out to catch some lobster. We're gonna put both strings on one side
And wrap around.
and make some wraps. Just like that. I wanna take a minute and explain to you guys these traps. They're designed really, really intellectually for these lobsters. So look at this. Let's take a look. Here's where the lobsters will enter through this hole, and it is designed in a way to where the smaller lobsters can get in, but not the larger ones. The larger ones cannot get in because you can't eat them if they're over a certain size. They'll come in and they'll eat this bait here, and this whole area is called the kitchen. They'll work their way through this hole in here and hang out in here. This is called the parlor. Now you can see we have some holes back here, these plates. Now, if a small lobster got in, he'd be able to get out. So pretty much this is designed to keep only the keeper lobsters in it.
As we were saying earlier, you can look here and see that the smaller lobsters can come out if they need to, and if for some reason Captain John or someone that were lobstering lost their trap, these little rings right here that keep this plate on here actually are not stainless steel, so they will rust out, so this whole piece will fall off, which allows any of the lobsters inside or the crabs to completely escape if for some reason this trap were abandoned. Ready?
Ready?
Here we go. Now that's it. Now we wait for the next two to go on their own.
There it goes.
There it goes.
Ready for the next one? Here it comes. Watch behind you.
Goodbye.
We're gonna take this rubber band, which are biodegradable, so if the lobster did accidentally fall overboard with the rubber band on, it'll come off, and he will be able to live. We're gonna stretch it out,
Slide it on,
slide it on,
make a little twist, and pull off.
just like that.
One more claw.
And Captain John explained to us that these lobster claws are kind of like alligators, how they don't have much strength opening. That was rubber band. How they don't have much strength opening, but once you get them shut, no,
They're
the other way
shut.
around.
You had it right.
That was right?
Lots of power to shut.
They have a lot of power to shut their claws, but they can't really get them open. Slide it on, give it a twist, release.
We're gonna put the lobster in the water. There's lunch.
Here are the lobsters. We're about to have a delicious lunch on the beach. Check out this view. It's definitely not a Florida beach. It's all rock. Isn't that crazy? How different the beach looks?
Yes, all rock. We are gonna have, John is gonna cook up these lobsters for us on the beach. Doesn't get any fresher. He's gonna steam them in salt water, the same salt water that we pulled them from. He took some water from the ocean, so they're being steamed in the water they came in, which I thought was really cool and interesting, and he said that that really helps keep their flavor.
Here's our pot of water starting to boil, and then we're gonna throw those lobsters in, steam them, and get a delicious lunch out of it.
Our lobsters just went in the pot, and we're gonna steam them for 10-15 minutes.
Look at how bright red these lobsters are. That is so cool. Are you excited to eat this?
I'm so excited. They're gonna show us how to eat them, how to open them up, how to do it all. I'll take this one. Take the top one. Really hot. You guys want me to pass them down?
Yep.
Oh, that is
Did I
hot.
take a big one?
That don't matter.
Oh, hot.
Holy cow, it's so hot.
Oh, there we go.
Are you ready?
I got mine off. I didn't squeeze hard enough.
Yep.
Did you eat it?
Yeah, I ate it. You eat it.
Good little sweet piece.
Wow. That was so good. You ready? Here goes all the water. Crack it a couple times.
Oh, that was good.
Okay.
Oh, I found it. What's it called?
The Lady in the Lobster.
The Lady in the Lobster. Look at that.
So right there,
You guys see it?
that's the Lady in the Lobster. I had a great time. I just kicked a ton of sand into my boot. That was fantastic. I'm on my way to the beach to clean up. But that was probably one of the coolest. Okay. Look, guys. It's a lot of rock over here. That was probably one of the coolest experiences I've had so far.
That was so cool.
Fresh lobster, and then we just took it to a table. We didn't season it or anything, and it tastes so delicious.
It tasted like there was butter and salt on it.
It tastes seasoned, it does.
We're at the beach, guys.
We're at the beach.
Okay. This water's gonna be cold.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Let's rinse our hands. Your hands getting clean, Amanda?
Yep, cleaning my hands off. A
Now the
circle of
birds
life.
get to eat our leftovers.
Now the birds eat our leftovers, and everybody's tummies are happy full. Today's lobster was not technically a Maine lobster, but it is the
was
same
a
species.
Boston lobster.
Boston, Massachusetts lobster, or a cold water lobster, whatever you want to call it. That
Fun
was
little history fact for you guys. So Maine lobster is the same as Boston lobster. However, the reason why they call them all Maine lobster is because there was a time period where they were catching all of the lobsters in Maine. But now the Boston harbor and the waters are a lot more clean, so Boston actually catches its own lobster. But it's the same species,
same
so people tend to
species,
call
so
it
it's called Maine
lobster.
lobster, but really that was Boston lobster or Massachusetts lobster or like
New
you
England
said,
lobster.
I think New England lobster sounds the best. But thanks for watching, guys. Honestly, that was so epic. I don't feel like I've done something that cool and that like raw and close to nature in a while, even though we're fishing
We fish every day.
every day, but that just felt so like I went and picked my lobsters. It was so new for me, and we're doing this all the time, but that was just such a cool experience. So guys, if you want to book a charter with Captain John, I'm gonna put all the details in the description box for you. Check it out, go ahead and follow him on social media. A big thanks to Captain Anthony and First Mate Cam for setting us up on this awesome trip. Guys, stay tuned because we got a couple more things planned in this series, but thanks for watching. Go ahead and follow Gale Force Twins on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.